But many, many years ago, like in 2005 possibly, somewheres in that area, I was in this spot right here exactly, and there was a downed tree, and it was a hardwood, but it wasn't dead. So I picked it up and I push, went over the top of this stuff, brushing over the top of it, and I had a stack of brush somewhere, I don't know where now, and I went to give that dead tree a push, a shove. I just wanted to throw it. Well, it kind of sprung back at me and got me right in the leg. One of the limbs, about a ½ inch in diameter, stuck right in my leg and broke right off. So I tried to pull it out. I couldn't pull it out. I tried 2 or 3 times, and I just couldn't. There was a little nook, kind of like this right here. I'll say this is a ½ inch, and there was a little nub right here where there used to be a limb, and something smaller than that, though. I mean, here we go. This is a small limb, but one of these right here that weren't so thin got hung up underneath my shin bone, and that's why I couldn't pull it out. And camp is way over that way, so I made my way over this way, and I got to the bridge, and I called for Paul, and he knew something was wrong just the way I called him. And I was careful because there's that bone right there, right along the shin. There's a lot of muscle right there, and I didn't want to irritate that by walking, so I was walking as gingerly as I could. And I was just waiting for the pain to set in, but it didn't. It was numb. I got over to our little beach there where you see me enter the water to go swimming, and that's where Paul and Josh met me, and I couldn't go any further without help. And I tried to have Paul pull it out. He tried a couple times, and then he really braced my leg and pulled out as fast, as hard as he could, and it finally dislodged. But it left a big old hole in my leg, ½ inch deep, and it looks like somebody took a borer and just drilled a hole right into my leg, about a ½ inch wide and about a ½ inch deep, or deep enough to have that little tiny knot like this right here catch on my shin bone. And it took a long time to heal, but it did, and I kept it clean really, really good and stuff, and made sure that everything that was in there could work its way out. I never did go to the doctors, and I know that people were screaming at me at the time because I didn't, but I had a feeling that all was going to be well, and I don't like going to the doctors anyway, so if I can avoid it, I do. So that was the last time I was over here cleaning up, and you can see that I have more to clean up, and I'm really careful. I am not pushing trees aside, and if I do, I make sure that they're not going to spring back at me. That was a life lesson I'd rather not repeat. So this is long enough.